Alrighty, so this is my video review of the Titan T3 21.5-inch short folding power rack V2. I wanted to make sure I got that right because it's kind of important. The rack is great. It's well put together, it mounted easily, didn't have any problems. There's enough slack to make everything square without any trouble. You can see that is not the pull-up bar that goes with it. And the reason for that, this is the pull-up bar, and it's also the brace that determines the width of the rack. It is 50 inches inside, or I'm sorry, 46 inches inside to inside. So from this point here, right here, to that same point over there, it's 46 inches. That makes the outside of the rack 50 inches wide. My bar, which hasn't been delivered yet, is 51.25. That gives me 5/8 per side inch for the outside of the collar to the outside of the collar. And what that means is that when you go to actually lift weight and you put serious, for bench press or squats, and if you do any sort of serious weight, you've got to aim that weight on your last rep of your last set at 260 pounds or for bench press, or 340 pounds for squats. You got to aim that weight, and that's too tight. So what my solution to this was, and I went round and round and round with Titan about it. They were ridiculously difficult to deal with. I've seen the videos since, and I now understand why that is. But I bought, with a slight discount, they gave me 20% off of this as their solution to my problem. I bought their multi-grip pull-up rack. Now the benefit of this is it's 42 inches inside to inside, which pulls the total width of my rack for the uprights outside to outside in 4 more inches total, 2 inch per side. That gives me 2 5/8 inch, which is a whole lot more reasonable. And it's a nice utility. The problem is I use their pins on the outsides, the extra pins that come with the rack, and I put a bolt in the center. The benefit to that is that if I pull one bolt and the 2 pins on each side, I can fold this up. I thought I was going to need to fold it every time after use, but it turns out I have enough room in here to go ahead and only fold it if I need to get something big through here. There's plenty of walking space. So build quality is great. Design leaves a good bit to be desired as far as the width. It's too wide. I also bought their dip attachments, the inside dip bars that go inside, and that extra 2 inches per side is a huge difference. I couldn't do dips on this rack. The shoulder spread was ridiculous. My arms were 2 inches wider than they needed to be, and that's at the closest area. I'm not a super tall guy. My daughter's 5'2". She couldn't use it at all. She's not going to be able to use it even with the narrower spacing. It's too wide for her. But that's another story. At least it's somewhat usable at this point. So yeah, again, overall great product as far as build quality. But the design leaves a good bit to be desired. If you don't have the ability to rig this stuff up, I wouldn't purchase this rack. It's just not, it's not user friendly in regards to safety. Putting weight up with only 5/8 inch per side to aim, you move more than 5/8 inch per side backing up with weight like that on your shoulders. If your rack is not, or your bench is not perfectly centered when you go to set up for bench press, you'll move it over and you'll run into the same problem. You'll be trying to rack weight on your last rep, and you'll end up on the safety bars. Definitely get safety bars if you use this rack as it was designed. So there is my review. Hopefully it helps some of you guys out.